I got a comment on one of my videos a few weeks ago, and it was an interesting topical comment, quite the opposite of spam. I'm not going to get into the content of it because that's not what this video is about, but the comment was from someone called Isobel Wren, and I replied to the comment and she replied to my reply and so on, and somewhere along I clicked on her name and took a look at her channel page. She's an internet model with a BS in environmental science, and I kind of took an immediate liking to her. I guess I tend to like people that have unexpected combinations of characteristics, people that completely break from a stereotype. Normally, I wouldn't expect a model to have a BS because it's a pretty serious degree. It usually has special requirements, so it's not just a degree that you would get because you figured you ought to have a college education. Also, in my stereotype, a model who goes to college wouldn't major in a scientific field like environmental science, but maybe in fine arts or sociology or something like that, some humanities or social science area. And to quote Isobel's channel page, while most models are going out partying, I'm at home watching reruns of Heroes and learning HTML. So again, breaking from the stereotype. So I watched her videos, the few that she had up at the time. A lot of what she does, most of it perhaps, is porn. At least she doesn't shrink from using the word porn to refer to it. I will note that Isobel does not do scenes with men. She doesn't do boy-girl porn, but she does do quite kinky stuff. In particular, she does a lot of bondage shoots. Some of her stuff that I've looked at on her Yahoo group really kind of makes me wince. She also does artistic nudes, and I like some of the ones I saw in her portfolio at One Model Place. So clearly not everything she does would qualify as porn. Anyway, Isobel is the only person that I've met. I mean, met in the YouTube sense. I haven't met her in real life. She's the only person that I've met from the porn industry. And I know I can't generalize from a sample of one, but obviously knowing Isobel is going to color my impression of the porn industry. And I have to say at this point that that is a pretty good impression. Isobel seems like, well, a nice person, an intelligent person, but more important, perhaps, she seems like a mature, together person, certainly not like someone who's going through life not really knowing what she's doing. And she really does seem to enjoy her work, and I mean that in the same sense in which I would mean it if I were talking about someone with a more conventional career. Maybe not just in that sense. She's serious about her work and she gets a feeling of accomplishment from it, but it's also true that she seems to take what might be considered a perverted pleasure in exposing herself. I don't really see anything wrong with that, but other people might come to different conclusions, and maybe people who know more about psychology than I do. The one thing that bothers me a little bit, and it's kind of hard to explain, but in one of her videos she talks about a shoot where she had to be held underwater while in bondage, and she couldn't do it because she panicked, or I don't remember what word she used, but she sees that as kind of a challenge to be overcome, kind of a self-improvement thing that she has to learn to get comfortable with being held underwater while tied up. It seems to me that panic would be the normal, instinctive human response in that situation, even if you know that it's all contrived and nobody's really trying to drown you. So that attitude kind of makes me wonder about her sanity. Her attitude is that it's like an extreme sport, that you're challenging yourself to go through sort of harrowing experiences. If you succeed, it makes you a stronger person. I guess I might also question the sanity of a lot of people who do extreme sports, but I don't begrudge them their chosen insanity. the fact that she's getting paid for it and that it's ultimately for the pleasure of someone else makes me a bit uncomfortable. Anyway, if you watch her videos, she's a little quirky in some ways, but she really doesn't seem like a, fucked up person at all. As we learned in one of her latest videos, she does go to church on Sunday, so that's another stereotype violation. In one of her videos, she talks about her hobbies. She collects religious icons, and she likes to organize things. Some people do clerical work for a living and sex for fun, but with Isobel it's more like the other way around. Anyway, I'd encourage people to watch her videos if you're over 18 and wouldn't be offended by hearing her talk about her adventures in the porn industry, or by the fact that she usually wears lingerie while she's talking about it. Actually, she has some videos that have much tamer content and where she's fully dressed. You could use your own judgment about the links that she gives. Among other things, she has her own pay site, which I have been vaguely tempted to join, even though I've never done anything like that before, and even though a lot of the stuff she does is not stuff that I would normally be interested in, even if I did join porn sites. But it's kind of like the way to sell someone a car. You don't worry too much about the features of the car and that sort of thing. You just make friends with the customer, and once he starts to think of you as a friend, he'll want to buy a car from you. So it's kind of like that, and there's curiosity. And she has a blog on her site that seems interesting, and well, I just buy it for the articles.